Online school has got to be one of the worst things mankind has ever thought of or created. That or black licorice candy. Super random, but if you saw my short, you know. But anyways, if you've ever experienced any type of online school, you know that's not school. That was a social experiment to see who looks the most presentable from here on up. Yo, I could be in my underwear right now and y'all wouldn't know. No, I got pants on. I got pants on. Because let's be honest about online school. Nobody cared. Like this video if you agree. However, that first day of online class, everybody showed up. One or two kids had fun backgrounds, which were pretty cool, and you're looking close at your crush's pixelated image, analyzing her room. Hey, I'm not trying to sound creepy. We all did that, okay? Admit it. However, by day 3 or 4 of online learning, kids would log in, turn their cameras off, mute themselves, and they would disappear faster than my dad. The teacher's talking to 30 black squares. Can anyone answer question 3? Oh, you might as well log off too, miss. But our teacher wouldn't give up. She would start calling out squares like if it was a game of Jeopardy. Josue, so what's the 8th planet from the sun? And Josue, nowhere to be found. Josue, Josue! Oh, and that's when homie pops up. Oh, sorry, my Wi-Fi went out. I've been here the whole time. The classic excuse. Cause why does your Wi-Fi go out only during school hours, Josue? Because somehow it works perfectly when you play Roblox, Fortnite, or buy a YouTube's or Horchata shoulder rider. Wink wink, link is gonna be in the description. Anyways, although Josue has shown signs of life, you can only hear him. His camera is off and that would annoy my teacher. Josue, can you turn your camera on? Oh, sorry, it's broken. Sure it is. Anyways, what's the 8th planet from the sun? The moon? Even a fish with a brain this small would be like, man, that's a dumb answer, Josue. Josue, can you tell your parents to come to your computer? Ho, she was not playing. You can't tell me what to do, miss. Josue, I'll be emailing the principal. Yeah, before she could finish that sentence, Josue logged off. Maybe it was a Wi-Fi problem. Nah, who am I kidding? He didn't care. And Josue wasn't the only one who didn't care. So many other kids would log in at 8 a.m. and then go back to sleep. Or I'd be in class, camera off, and I wouldn't participate until the very end when class is about to wrap up. I come on and I give on my epic outro along with all the other students. Thanks, bye-bye. That's it. That's all I would say for that hour. But I will say this. At first, like most students and how I kind of shared already, I was excited. Cause let me take you guys back to an era that was 6 years ago. I can't believe it's been that long. March 2020. Comment how old you were in 2020. I was 18. And this is when our good old friend COVID-19 comes into the picture. There was nothing good about that. It was actually pretty serious. Anyways, if you remember, the whole world shut down. Everyone, go home and quarantine. And when they first announced that school was getting shut down, I thought we had just won the lottery. Kids were cheering, teachers were all like, all right guys, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Yep, see you in 2 weeks. And fast forward 6 years, I still haven't seen most of my high school classmates. Last time I saw them, I wasn't even a YouTuber yet. 2 weeks! That turned into 2 months, which then turned into the rest of the school year. I'm getting ahead of myself, because those first few days of online school, oh, I was locked in. I'd wake up early, showered, get dressed. For what? To sit in my own house for 6 hours staring at a screen? Looking back, that was insane. But in my mind, I was like, I need to stay disciplined. I can't let this pandemic ruin me. I had a little water bottle, my snacks, everything. I even used a lamp that I had laying around for better lighting. My camera was on, and I was taking notes like a model student. And that lasted for about 3 days. And you can't blame me, because the more we did online learning, the more I would question it. Take gym class, for example. We had to have all of our cameras on and do jumping jacks. In the house. Oh, and that would not slide with my mom. Mijo, stop jumping! It was pretty funny. But the gym teacher would take this so seriously. Jamal, why aren't you changed? I'm home, bro. Yeah, by the end of that week, gym was suspended until further notice. Everyone was pretty happy though. Then the school announced that homework was not mandatory. Oh, everyone cheered. The Zoom chat was going crazy. And then, no prom. Wait, what? Not even a virtual one. I mean, how dumb would that have been? But then, they put the final nail in the coffin. No graduation. Bro, I don't think I'll ever get over that. And yes, I'm one of those annoying kids from 2020 who still says, we didn't get a graduation. I made a whole video about this already. Our graduation was a PowerPoint slideshow. We didn't throw hats. We threw Wi-Fi routers across the room. And that's when I started to realize the whole system was cooked. Because if nobody's watching you, nobody's learning. And that's when cheating would emerge. Let's be honest, online school would make cheating way too easy. And for me, this was before ChatGPT. I don't even want to know what's happening now. Kids are probably out here submitting assignments written by robots, and they look as if Shakespeare wrote them. And from this story, I'm gonna encourage you guys to not cheat. Never do it. Here's why. During our online learning era, we had this big final. Camera on, microphones muted. The whole class looked stressed. You could see it in their eyes. It was the first time I saw everyone's cameras on in like 2 weeks. And I would call this the first real challenge of online school, because your boy was not ready at all. That last month, I learned nothing. Nothing. If you ask me what we covered that semester, I would say buffering. I don't know. So me and my friend Miguel had a system. It was simple, foolproof, and legendary. We would use the private Zoom chat. I'd message him on there and he would send me the answers. That was a fair trade if you asked me. So the test starts. I'm doing decent at first, but then I get stuck on question 22. It was a pretty hard question on the test. And I type in the chat, Miguel, what did you get for 22? He sends me the answer. Subscribe to Horchata Soto. Okay, that's not what he really said, but you know what I'm trying to do right now. Thanks, Miguel. I thought I was killing it. Finna pass this class with flying colors. However, nothing in life is free. Nothing is ever that easy, okay? Because for some reason, Zoom decided to update itself right before this test began. And instead of sending those messages privately, they went to the entire class. And in the moment, I did not know that. So I kept going. What did you get for 23? Miguel, hurry. And suddenly, I saw the chat start blowing up. Kids were typing, hey yo, Ka Lamau. My heart dropped. And the teacher gives this really intense death stare at her computer. Jorge? And when she said my name out loud, I felt my soul leave my body. Would you like to share something with the class? She was talking in a very calm, aggressive voice. You know that voice, right? Oh, my hands were shaking. I'm sweating. My camera is on and I try to play it off. I think my account got hacked. Yeah, I'm a certified idiot. And I could just feel the entire class laughing over this. Jorge, please stay after class. After class? You mean on the Zoom call? And what did your boy do? Oh, I logged off and closed the call instead. I did not even finish the test. Hey, mijo, how's school going? Good. Yeah, I didn't even believe that. I ended up getting a 0 on that test. But a couple weeks later, there was so much disorganization happening in my school with online learning where a huge, crazy announcement had to be made. All the grades during online learning are invalid. What? So pretty much everybody passed and graduated high school by doing absolutely nothing. So be careful when you're out in the wild. There are false graduates in public. Fake it till you make it, I guess. And hey, I was already passing the class I cheated on. It was just the online learning stuff. I'm not a false graduate. Don't call me out for that. However, when the school made that announcement, there was still 1 week left of online learning. And out of curiosity, I joined a Zoom call to see if anybody was there. And I also wanted to apologize to my teacher for the cheating. And when I get on that call, only 4 students are in it. 4. And the teacher? Nowhere to be found. She said, screw it. I'm still gonna get paid. You can't blame her at all. And yeah, 2020, that was a big mess. Clink, 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 clink. Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much for watching. And get your YouTube's Horchata shoulder rider while you can. They're only going to be available until March 10th. The link will be in the description too. And make sure to subscribe and like the video as well. Comment if there's any other story times you want to hear too. And for now, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!